think you better see this, sir.
Now that I've destroyed Hammerfest and stolen GDI's sonic crystals, I felt it would be bad form to leave without expressing my gratitude, Commander. I'm something of a tank enthusiast, and the sonic tank will make an excellent addition to my collection. Oh, by the way, sorry to hear about your brother, McNeil. I hear he died a very slow and painful death.
We're picking up sonic vibrations from a not bullet train here to the south. This has got to be the crystals. If we get the train before it gets to the Nod base, we might have a chance of getting them back. We can't let Kane get his hands on those crystals, Mac.
It is imperative that you prevent the train from reaching the Nod base. Remember, destroying the locomotive will immediately stop the train. Recent ice melts in the region have disabled the only train bridge. You must move quickly, as Nod engineers are on their way to repair it. The crystals can be recovered easily if you get to the train before Nod can repair the bridge. Otherwise, we will need to attack the base in order to reclaim the crystals. Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play CNC Tiberian Sun. Now, this episode is very special because not only do we have a guest here, introduce yourself please.
Hello everyone, my name is G Kirby.
But yeah, this is also a special episode because it is a double episode. We're gonna do two missions. I mean, you're really groundbreaking here.
Two missions sounds fun.
Yeah, this mission is incredibly short. It's like literally the shortest mission so far. So I didn't really wanna upload like a 3-minute video. So
Makes sense. It looks like it's starting off at least non-base building mission.
yeah. No, this mission is if you do it fast enough, it's incredibly easy, which you will see soon enough. If not, it's incredibly hard. Like, if you don't pull this off right at the start, you can pretty much just restart. You got it. So yeah.
The objective, as they said, was to get to the train, I guess, before the bridge is repaired.
Yeah. Thanks to global warming, it's destroyed and we just blew out the locomotive. So the train isn't going anywhere anytime soon. By the way, those psychic light infantry were gonna attack those Titans and Wolverines we left back. Oh, that's fine, really, because they're pretty much useless in this mission anyway. Unit ready. Unit ready.
It looks like you've got a new unit here you're using.
The other Miller is, yeah, you didn't say the last video, but we already introduced it there.
Oh, it wasn't the last video?
Yeah. And we actually did the same amphibious assault thing. But here's a new unit, a stealth tank.
The stealth tank. Carryover from Tiberian Dawn.
Yes, and just as useless as it was in Tiberian Dawn.
Staple of the series, though.
Yeah.
They're not going to get rid of that one.
Yeah. Not as good as in yeah, I think the only game in which it was actually good was Renegade, and that was only because you could run people over. Yeah, so anyway, that one train car contains our objective, and as soon as we secure that, or just pick it up really, we win the mission.
Well, that was a quick one then. How long until do you have until they repair the bridge?
I'm not sure, but it's actually pretty tight if you try to go the land route. They also have a lot of units that way, so if you're not taking the sea route, you're pretty much guaranteed to miss your window.
Oh, yep, there's the bridge.
Mission accomplished.
The first missiles landed here, starting some sort of chain reaction. The Earth is reformatting at the atomic level into pure toxic Tiberium. No one has ever seen anything like it. It's Armageddon.
It's the Tacitus. Kane has unlocked its secrets.
The Tacitus is nothing but a Shiner myth. If we're gonna stop Kane, we have to shut down those missiles. Ava?
There is some ion storm interference. However, I detect a large Nod Tiberium missile production facility on the edge of my sensor range near Hamburg.
Shut it down, Mac.
There is also a Nod supply base 75 clicks north of the missile factory. Destroying it first will make your primary objective easier to achieve.
Blunt. Mac. Many of my people are being experimented on at the Nod Cyberg plant south of Hamburg. If you will escort them to your evac center, they'll help you destroy the Nod supply base and the missile production center.
First, rescue Hamburg. The Shiners can wait, and that is an order.
The mutants are being held on an island in this sector. We can spare a small force to attempt a rescue. The area leading to the island is heavily guarded. If you are detected, more Nod forces will arrive. Avoiding Nod patrols is advised. You must rescue all 10 mutants and lead them to the dust-off zone. Periodic airstrikes will be available.
So yeah, this is the next mission. It's another units-only mission. Also, you could see Westwood's geography skills because Umagan said they were being held south of Hamburg, but the map showed we were clearly in Poland.
Infantry reporting.
Maybe they moved the city in the future. Who knows?
Well, I mean, there's a new Detroit, so who knows? Anyway, as you can see from a cutscene, General Solomon has quite the dislike for mutants. What's your opinion on that?
New age racism, I guess.
Yeah, that's actually what I thought too, but when I played the mission, it kinda changed my mind, and I think you will see why. So anyway, you can't see it yet, but there's a broken bridge up there, and I sent an engineer to repair it. And there's also a Furby's for sale right here in the middle of nowhere, which is also a mutant hideout. Remember these guys?
There we go.
It's,
Yep.
yeah. And these guys are, again, mission critical, which is really annoying because the mutant hijacker is actually more of a liability. Because...
More liability than he's worth.
There's pretty much nothing for him to hijack anyway, and he just dies and fails your mission. The only thing...
Are they part of... Sorry?
Yeah, the only thing worth stealing is this APC here, and this abandoned GDI base, which is the only reason to go over there, over the bridge. I leave it behind because I don't plan to use it, and I figured I'd just leave it where it's safe, you know, so can't get killed.
Yep, makes sense.
Also, another thing to note, Ghost Stalker's railgun still as deadly to your own units as it ever was. So if you don't micromanage him constantly, he will kill way more of your team than the enemy ever could.
Oh, friendly fire. Now, Umagan, is she identical to the Ghost Stalker, or does she have different stats?
Nah, she's a sniper, so she's really more like the commando from Tiberian Dawn, but without the C4.
Ah.
Or maybe the sniper from Red Alert 2 if you played that game.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone played that game.
Good game.
Yeah, it was. Let's go play that instead.
Let's do it. I had a lot of fun with the co-op missions online on that game.
They had co-op.
They were not fully fledged, but more or less they were a series of 6 multiplayer maps that they strung together into a campaign. There were like 3 or 4 of them. 2v2 kind of stuff.
Also, those cyborg patrols, they're kind of a theme. Oh, by the way, really funny bug.
Loud and clear, yes.
The ground going down after that explosion.
Yep, that C4 blew
Yeah.
that whole thing completely to hell.
Built on sand or something.
Yeah. Maybe it was like one of those World War I quarries that was just filled with explosives that have been sitting there. No, by the way, if that Devil Stung decides to attack Umagan or Ghost Stalker, instant mission fail.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and if you get run over by the train, also instant mission fail.
I remember when when I played these games as a kid, I'd have to basically take 2 steps, save, take 2 steps, save.
Yeah, this mission is kind of really dickish in many ways.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Be a target.
So, this is actually kind of a cool thing here because you don't get to see these large cities or large city-style maps very often.
Right. Now, one of the things I thought Westwood did a really good job with in this game is their environments. The cities, I think, are really laid out well, really good attention to detail. And even the parts that aren't cities they look great, especially when you get into the more Tiberian-infested zones.
Oh yeah, those get really good in Firestorm, I think, but even in the base game they're pretty good.
Yeah, Firestorm just had some amazing levels. It's one of the slight spoiler alert, but it was one of the really cool things that I liked about Tiberian.
By the way,
Tiberian.
remember that mutant hijacker that was in the safe spot?
Yeah?
Apparently he wasn't. Or, at least it wasn't safe. So yeah, one thing I found out about this mission is all those cyborg patrols that are running around the map, they're all psychic. And they all home in on that APC, or the mutant hijacker if he's not in the APC. Yeah, right there you can see
Wow.
they're going straight for that APC.
What a bunch of jerks.
You got waiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir?
Oh, and that Tic Tank also going straight for the APC. That's kind of one of my big complaints about this mission is it just has patrols and enemy emplacements everywhere, so it just turns into a massive clusterfuck really quickly.
Yeah, no kidding. Now you rescued the 2 of them out of the that Furby's for sale. Did you have to do that?
I'm not sure actually, and I was actually seriously considering just leaving them. Because between Ghost Stalker killing my units and the hijacker's worthless ass failing my mission, I seriously considered that they are really more of a liability than an asset in this mission. Yeah, the mutant hijacker round, it's basically an escort quest, really.
Right.
Oh, something I should mention. If you go south, really any further south than this, you get instantly blasted by artillery.
Ooh. Yeah, artillery were, at least until Firestorm, they were pretty overpowered.
Yeah, of course, Firestorm introduced the Juggernaut, which was pretty much even worse. By the way, you might notice that something is missing here.
Paved roads.
Actually, something else.
What's that?
Well, I'll go back for it in a second. Once I hear the Eva notice that one of my units is under attack.
Oh.
Yeah, this is kind of a problem if you're trying to micromanage so many units or control groups. And hey! Psychic cyborgs, strike again.
You got it. Sir? Sir? FBI target.
This APC.
Stayla already there.
Yeah. And the best thing is, it's completely worthless if you actually manage to keep your 2 Titans alive.
Is there any money, any credits hidden in the level?
Yes, the mission with no base building has like a 10,000 credit crate hidden on the island.
Okay, because you did have the barracks and the war factory up there. You could build something, I guess, if you wanted to, but
Yeah, I guess.
wondering how worth it is.
Well, you'd have to march them all the way across the map again, and I think that alone would really make it not worth it.
Yeah.
Also, more fucking cyborgs! That's what I talked about with clusterfuck. You just get pincered from all sides.
Oh yeah. That's good thinking though. Hide the APC in the water where they can't
Yeah,
get
that's
to
actually the only reason you take the APC along. To go down that ramp, you can take a back way into the enemy base. I'll show it off later. But here I drive it out just as far as I can, simply so the cyborgs don't get it. Of course, I fully expected at this point that the swarm of harpies would just come in out of nowhere and sink it.
The one time they're anything to worry about.
Yes, sir.
Oh, are they going down to the
Yes,
beach?
they are.
What?
Anytime.
So look at that.
Waiting orders. Medic report. Anytime.
Fucking cheating AI. Here I decided I wouldn't have to deal with any more cyborgs ever again in this mission, and I just blew up the bridge.
Good thinking.
Medic reporting. Control being done.
Now, are those cyborgs being produced, or are they just there's a lot of patrols that run around?
Yeah, it said in the mission briefing that this is a cyborg production facility. Also, suicidal AI strikes again.
I know in the one of the earlier videos you did, we were messing with base construction and walls. It's when the gates you first put them up.
Yeah, it was 2 missions before this.
And the AI loves to use the laser gates, but I always found them to be more or less worthless.
Yeah, they're really pretty shitty because they are easier to destroy than walls. They take power, and they also well, they're just generally shit. I forgot what I was going to say, but you get the point. The only advantage they have is that they can cloak.
Yeah, I guess there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you take out one little node and it takes out a whole section of wall instead of just one
Yeah,
wall.
and everything can take out one node, so it's not like walls where you need explosives.
Right.
So anyway, we freed the mutants, and you'd think that would be it. But of course, this is Tiberian Sun, and nothing can be so simple.
Unit ready. Unit reporting. Moving out. No problem.
Yeah, turns out we have to take out all these SAM sites that are strewn all about. Of course, one important thing to note is that that one particular SAM site is sitting behind a concrete wall, so unless you have explosives to blow it up, you can't actually destroy it. So if all your Titans and disc throwers died in the final assault, you're completely screwed.
And you can't C4 the wall.
No, you can't.
Control being done. Control being done.
It's good forethought, Westwood.
By the way, an important thing to note is these defenses actually repair faster than one Titan can destroy them. That's why I sent the Ghost Stalker to deal with a laser turret before, because after that one Titan died, the other one just wouldn't be able to finish the job anymore.
Right.
Give me a target. Anytime.
So anyway, there's that loose cliff wall if you fire at it, or bounce a grenade at it, as is the case. You get down here and you could use the APC to drive in some disc throwers and take the whole thing out from behind.
Fair enough. Was this whole thing? It only had one laser turret.
Yeah, it's only the one and like 3 guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right here.
Not too bad.
Sites destroyed.
And there's the transport.
Yeah, and there's a last little fuck you from Westwood to the player. They all line up and get in one by one by one.
Of course. It's probably only one door on it.
Yeah. But anyway, that was it.
Evacuated. Objective complete.
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
Thanks for guesting.
No problem.
So, yeah, stop the recording.